Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Allysair. I am your Dungeon Master Champion Unit, or Max. I go by he, him pronouns, and I will be your Dungeon Master for the night. As always, I am joined by my wonderful players, but before we get to them, I would quickly like to thank Matt C for letting us use this music still. This is a song called Grief, if you would like to look it up. But, as always, we will go through our players in cool order, starting with Clary.
Hi, I'm Krim. I use she, they pronouns, and I play Clary, your Aarakocra rogue.
Following on from Clary, we have Nazora.
What's good, everybody? My name is Misty. You can call me Misty, and I am playing Nazora, the Archfey Warlock.
Nazora is currently eating a jacket potato.
I am.
Is
And
it good?
fending off a dog with my other hand.
After Nazora, we have our cleric, artificer, Mishra.
Bingo, bango, bongo. That's me.
How you doing, Tom?
I'm vibing.
Nice. And last but not least, our favorite Warforged druid boy, Clunk.
I was expecting you to go on for way longer.
No, I felt nice today.
Myth break. Oh yeah, Clunk, by the way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Would be funny.
As always, we stream these live on Sundays at 7 p.m. GMT. We upload them on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays on Spotify and YouTube. Tuesdays and Thursdays for Spotify in 2 parts, and Wednesdays for YouTube as the full VOD. We upload them at 7 p.m. GMT, and you are more than welcome to check those out. You can find links to our socials and things in the description of all of these places, and also in the Twitch chat with certain commands. I think that's all of our messages for today.
I miss Squid.
I miss Squid
Me
too.
too.
This is session 19.
As he
How
died.
many in a row have they been missing?
I think it's like four or five in a row, which is not fun.
I miss
The universe just doesn't want them to come by.
Yeah. I miss Squid. But
I don't.
I
Damn,
think
what the hell?
I think we are ready to roll the intro video.
Baba Booey.
I apologize in advance, but this is a long recap. A lot happened last session, so I have to get it out of the way. Last session, our party found themselves in the hidden falls of Gilvera, a place filled with uncertainty. Surrounded by creatures known as afterthoughts, a fight began. As the fight progressed, and with the party still recovering from the attack on the church, Nazora, the Archfey Warlock, was knocked unconscious. Things got a little bit tense when they rolled a natural 1 on their death save. In my notes, I wrote this as a Dave save. On their death save. However, they were stabilized by Azrael and quickly got back into the fight. By using almost pure willpower, Mishra decided these creatures were simply not real, banishing them from the realm. As the party wrapped up, they noticed a cloaked figure sprinting for the exit. The party gave chase, following this figure through the twisting tunnels. They found themselves in the lower sections of the Gold Mouth. This figure was nowhere to be seen, leaving no tracks to follow. The party searched for a miner to ask if they had seen any suspicious figures leaving the mine, but found no one around. As they left, they noticed that it was now also night, although they had only been in the mines for roughly an hour. Making their way back to the Smith Inn, they learned that they had been in the mines for roughly 2 days. Reuniting with Cassandra and Meredith, they learned that Meredith had learned the invisibility spell. The party then took a well-earned rest. During this rest, Mishra finished working on their pistol. The party decided to visit Captain Regalis after learning that the Hellfire Court had made a demand for a magic user. Venturing to Mayor Tilgar's house, the party found no sign of Captain Regalis. I'm dying. The party
No,
found no sign. Ooh, sorry, what?
It's just you, Max. It's fine.
Okay. The party found no sign of Captain Regalis. They had a brief catch-up with Mayor Tilgar, mentioning their plans to send in one of the party members. Tilgar spoke to the party about potentially sending someone else, as having the party on standby would be more effective. This led to the party and Mayor Tilgar sending the owner of the general store, Evelyn, to be sent to the roots. After resting for the rest of the day, the party headed to the roots to prepare to follow whoever showed up. The figures approached from the darkness, one of which was clad in heavy armor. These two figures took Evelyn, and through various skills including magic, the party followed. Entering a large underground chamber, the party found Evelyn chained to an altar, surrounded by 5 figures chanting in an unknown language. As the party approached, the armored figure called out, knowing that the party was there, threatening Evelyn with a dagger. After attempting to stop the figure, who revealed themselves to be Captain Regalis, the dagger came down. As Evelyn's blood spilled, it moved through the room to a large piece of stone from the hidden falls. Rising and creating intricate runic patterns, the stone began to split, following the paths of blood. This created hundreds of pieces of stone that began to float towards the southern portion of the room, creating a large gateway. Red magic and a horrid heat filled the frame, and the party saw a scene on the other side. A red sky, the smell of sulfur and smoke, and mountains that stretched into the distance. But between those mountains, there was a giant serpentine creature. Red and black scales, 4 orange eyes, flowing magma down its back, and large chains restraining it. The serpent looked at the party, and a single word filled their mind. Fall. With the party paralyzed, they began to hear soft footsteps approaching. As the serpent, revealed to be Varus Imhepta, offered the party a deal, these footsteps grew louder. It was at this point that the box that Clary carried began to vibrate, before launching out of Clary's bag. Meredith, who had been following the party whilst invisible, was also pulled forward, revealed to the party, and now suspended in the air. The box began to generate energy, firing and focusing it through Meredith. The white light spread across her, mixing with her innate magic and becoming a reddish-pinkish colour. As the energy swelled, it formed a beam of light that rushed forward and struck the gateway, causing it to seal. Meredith fell to the ground unconscious. The party rushed forward, ready to provide any healing or care. But as they did, they noticed that Meredith had aged, about 4 or so years. With that very long recap out of the way, we join our party as they stand over Meredith in this large stone chamber.
We'll talk about
Meredith.
this later. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just about to say, Meredith is unconscious. She's breathing, led on the floor. There is no sign of any of the robed figures that were originally here.
So is this like a usual occurrence in your country, or is that like not normal?
I don't think this is a usual occurrence anywhere.
Yeah. Is it normal in Heridia?
No, it's quite
Good.
very bizarre actually.
Okay, so we'll talk about this later. Let's get the kid to bed. This is not the place we should figure things out.
Mm.
Is anyone strong enough to carry her? I don't think I can.
I probably can.
I can.
I mean, so Meredith has gotten a little bit taller. Not too much taller, maybe like 2-3 inches. So she's standing at about like 5'1" at this point.
Oh, she's like a whole
Tiny
foot
for a
taller.
14-year-old.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
she was a
Nazora
child.
can carry her.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she's unconscious. She doesn't wake up.
For the record, the way that Nazora carries her is I sling her over my shoulder in like a fireman's hold.
Yeah. I will ask for an athletics check, just because you are carrying her from the roots to the town.
Don't
And there's a
drop
lot of
her.
stairs and things like that. So,
12.
12. I would say you make it, but you are very tired afterwards.
Yeah, it checks out.
I would say potentially actually roll me a con save as well.
So you're saying you hate me?
No, I'm not. I'm saying that you've just carried a person for
My
about
dice are saying
40.
they hate me. I got a 4.
Yeah, that's a level of exhaustion.
Fucking damn you.
Oh no! Oh god! If only you were about to take a rest of some kind.
Are we?
I imagine you are because it's like nighttime.
Yeah, well,
Um,
let's get this little, not so little one to bed.
Yeah. I mean, you come back to the town. Out of curiosity, does anyone bring Evelyn's body with them, or are you just leaving it there?
I can't carry it, but I think we should bring it.
As I say, I can carry it and bring it with us.
I would say if two of you carry it, you wouldn't have to make the athletics
I
check.
can give
because
you
it's
a
two of
hand.
you carrying. Yeah. Okay. So Clunk and Clary bring Evelyn's body back. Nazora's carrying Meredith. You all kind of get back to the town. A couple of guards kind of wander over to see what's happened. There's a couple of them in the standard kind of what fucking color did I describe I know I described the guard's armor at some point. I can't remember what color I said it was.
I don't remember either.
I think I said
I
it
don't
was
know,
like
man.
a brass. It's kind of like orangey kind of reddish colors. Yeah. One of them kind of wanders over and is like, "Outsiders, what is the meaning of this?"
She died.
The Hellfire Court got to her.
Right. Well, we will take her off of your hands. And what about the child?
She's with us.
Okay. The guard kind of like nods, and another one kind of walks over to take the body off of your hands.
Make sure she gets a proper burial.
They nod. As you guys kind of are, I imagine, walking away, you do hear one of them say something along the lines of like, "This is Evelyn," and then the kind of the first guard is like, "I know," and that's the end of that conversation. But you make your way back to the Smith Inn. I think it's the Smith Inn.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the Smith Inn. You kind of head up to the chains. You enter the bar. The Dragonborn owner kind of like waves at you. Offers you a drink if anyone wants one.
No.
Yep. And I imagine you all head up to your rooms.
I stay in Meredith's room.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we all just
Um,
staying with her? Sleepover!
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she was just kind of used as a conduit for a god's magic.
As you guys kind of head up, you kind of find Cassandra is kind of sat there, like head in hands, kind of like, oh god, oh no. As she kind of hears you guys approaching, and more importantly, when she sees that you have Meredith, you can see that there are like kind of tears running down her face. Oh, thank God.
So how'd she pull this sleep on you then?
Magic.
She just learned to go invisible.
Generally, I find that when you learn a child can turn invisible, you become a lot. What kind of accent is this? Sorry.
You want to try
Who
that
are
again,
you?
buddy?
That was somewhere between Russian and Irish. I don't even fucking hang on. Generally, fuck. Generally,
General.
General.
Nazora's having an identity crisis currently.
in
Roll a
general, I
wisdom
find
save.
that I find that when you find a child can turn invisible, it makes you a lot more cautious about keeping an eye on them.
Yes, but how am I supposed to keep an eye on something that I can't see?
A bell.
There is one door to this room.
You don't know that.
It's an inn.
There's two rooms, two doors to this room.
Okay, where does the other door go?
The balcony.
What kind of expensive ass inn are we in?
I mean, you're in a hanging balcony. Like, no, not a hanging balcony. You're in a hanging tavern. Like, it's fancy.
There are two doors to this room. It is not hard to keep track of both. But it is over now. She is... Well, I don't know what she is, but she's alive.
Beyond unconscious, I got no clue.
I mean,
Older.
do you want to make a medicine check, Plunk?
Sure. Let's see. That is a 19.
19?
19.
I mean, this age is... This is natural. It's not a case of something has... I'm trying to find the right way of phrasing this. I mean, this would kind of be medicine arcana. She is now 14 years old. It's not like a case of she's just gone from 10 to 14. It's like a case of she has lived those 14 years, if that makes sense. It's as natural as can be. But you do also notice that on her back there is a quite large, like, burn scar.
Dang, that's nasty.
Yeah. It's not pleasant. It's healed, like, immaculately. Like I said, it's as if those 4 years have passed, but it's not pleasant. It's a pretty nasty scar.
Thanks. I mean, at least you got to skip the recovery period for that one.
Yeah, it's like,
Ouch.
you know when Aang got hit by lightning? It's kind of like that.
I mean, she kind of had starlight shooting straight into her back,
Yeah.
so like,
Not pleasant.
world's
Not
most
pleasant for
severe
Aang.
sunburn.
Yeah, it's not pleasant. But yeah, she's out cold. Yeah, I mean, Cassandra has kind of gone quiet after what Nizora said. Clary, with your passive 20 insight,
Yeah!
she's not happy about what Nizora said. I can't
Yeah.
imagine why she would be. But
Yeah.
I mean, she was kind of like the sole caretaker of the child at that point, so, you know, Nizora's
the
not
child
overly
that
happy
has,
with her either.
yeah, but also consider the child has stronger magic than her.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, Meredith is out cold. You know, she is honk shooing away. Like, it's like quite like gentle breaths. But yeah, I imagine you've kind of all just like tucked her up in bed and things like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what you do at this point is up to you.
I think I'm gonna stay up a little bit.
Yeah, just kind of keep an eye on her.
Yeah.
I'll do the same.
Yeah, I mean, you will gain the benefits of a long rest. You know, I'm not mean enough to say that. Over this kind of long rest, maybe through kind of your own thinking and things like that, you will kind of maybe feel a little bit stronger. To canonize the level up. You know, maybe, you know, Nizora, Mishra, and Clunk are all kind of thinking about what they could have done magic-wise and things like that, and
Nope.
unlock new magic.
No.
I mean, you took a level in cleric, man. Like, what do you
Yeah,
expect?
but I don't care.
Yeah, okay.
Just
Um,
another body on the heap.
I mean, he did say afterthoughts didn't exist and killed them that way.
That is true. You did do that. Yeah. Yeah. You will gain the benefits of a long rest. Kind of through the night, you see that Meredith kind of every now and again, like little lines of magic kind of like flow over her. Like little kind of red streaks of magic kind of like run up her arm and things like that. But after a while, you see that she is in a deep sleep. Yeah.
I wanna look in the look at the look in the box.
Yeah. I mean, you open the box. There's light, but it's not a lot. It's not as much as when you first opened it. You can kind of obviously tell that whatever it did, it used a decent amount of power to do it.
When I open the box, does Meredith seem to like have any reaction?
There's no reaction.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyone else got anything they want to do, or?
No, I think Nazora's probably just gonna try and rest.
Yeah.
I'm a little concerned about those red lines of magic. Can I just confirm what they are?
I mean, you can just make an Arcana check.
All right. That's a 3.
That's a 3. You would think that it's probably just innate magic. Her magic. You kind of look at it. It doesn't seem like there's any of that of the starlight in it. Yeah, I mean that's all I can say with a 3.
Fair enough.
Yeah. If that's everything, you will kind of, maybe after a while, Clary kind of nods off, falls asleep. Clunk kind of has to take that time to power down for a bit. You will gain the benefits for long rest. I've said it like 3 times now. I'm sorry.
Benefits of a long rest. What?
Holy shit! The benefits of a long rest. Holy fucking shit!
I did not know.
My God. Yeah. You will kind of wake up. It's cloudy outside. The kind of sound of rain and things like that. Kind of echoing through the valley and things like that. You can see that kind of rainwater is like dripping down the windows. And maybe in the distance you hear like a quite quiet like strike of lightning, of thunder even. Yeah.
Okay, so is it morning?
It is morning now. Yeah.
Okay, Meredith still asleep?
Yeah, she's still asleep for the moment.
Okay, well I'm just gonna head down. Grab a drink, take a seat, think.
What kind of drink would you like? A fucking prismatic spray?
Just a glass of water will be fine.
Or like a coffee or anything?
Actually, yeah, coffee does sound pretty good.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Sorry. Calexis kind of comes over with like a quite nice coffee. Fucking, I don't know, let's say it's a fucking cappuccino. There you go. That's my favorite coffee. Yeah.
Max Law, write that down.
I feel like that's a thing that I've mentioned more than once. Cappuccino's my
I
favorite.
didn't know that was your favorite.
I
I
know.
like
all around me.
I feel like it would
'cause
have
it's
been
got-
embarrassing if I didn't know.
I like it because it's got the chocolate on top.
What? It has chocolate?
I'm not a fan
Yeah.
of chocolate.
It's got like chocolate powder on top.
Baldy, you're such a fucking weirdo, dude.
We've been over this.
Bro makes homework.
You're
What
just kind of a
the
little
hell?
creep.
Yeah.
I love you,
There's like
Aldi.
a kind of, yeah, we do love you, Voldy. there's a kind of like a soft breeze, not breeze. It would be like some like kind of decently strong wind. Yeah. I mean, Clara, you kind of sat downstairs. Do you have breakfast or anything?
I'll have some nice warm bread.
Some nice warm bread. Yeah.
Nice warm
Collects
bread.
this kind of like breathes out a little bit of fire on it, and it kind of brings you a lump of toast.
Yeah! Who would have thought to cook
It's-
bread twice?
Cooked bread, even. What the hell?
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
That's actually how Allysairian toasters work. They just have two dragonborns stand on either side of the piece of bread, and they just go at
It's
it.
very inefficient for just one slice of toast.
It is, because they can only do it once a day, so they have to rotate the amount of dragonborn. They've got like 60 dragonborn on staff, and they're like, I mean, after a while, maybe other people join. I'm not sure.
I'm staying up with Meredith.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
am I.
Yeah.
Is Cassandra downstairs?
Sandra is in her room at the moment.
I'm gonna go up to Cassandra's room. And gonna politely knock before I go in.
Duk. Yeah. The door kind of like just like slightly like swings open a little bit. It's like, you know, when it's like just unlocked and
Housekeeping. No.
Housekeeping?
fucking out. It's like, I don't want it. No.
It's just me.
I know. Yeah. Cassandra is just kind of sat like on the bed. Her eyes are red.
You doing okay?
Yeah. Not as good as I should be. I should be happy that Meredith is back, but I feel like I've let you all down.
It happens. It's not your fault. There was no way you could have been prepared for what happened.
Dude, that's not... Sorry, I just want to say, that sounded so fucking backhanded. It was like,
No!
it's fine, it's not
No,
your fault.
I'm trying to be sincere. Fuck you.
I know, it's just... It's in my
No,
head,
it
it's
just
like,
kind of
man.
makes sense that Clary's got that bluntness to her.
Yeah, I know.
She had just learned that ability and you were in no way in a position to know how she would use it.
I had just gone to go get us some drinks, and then when I came back, she was gone. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm really bad at this comforting thing. I'm so sorry.
She kind of smiles a little bit. It's like, I know. I know you guys are.
Yikes. Wow. Okay. Thank you. I guess.
Oh, fuck it. You were like, yes, the crying person who had just lost the fucking child they were supposed to keep an eye on. Hey, you fucked up, you know?
I mean, she did, dude.
Yeah, I know.
And I know Nazora was blunt and very harsh on you last night. I can't say she didn't mean it because she probably did. And I know that's
100%.
No,
100%.
no, you've got a fucking 12 passive perception. I'm not letting that. That's not happening.
It was Max. Listen. It was a joke.
Shut up, bitch. Get out of my campaign. No.
Yeah, she probably did mean it, and I know that's not comforting, but she'll get over it. Everything's fine. It all worked out in the end. I mean, we still don't completely know what happened to her in there, but it'll be okay.
How is she?
She was still asleep when I left, and that wasn't too long ago, and the other two, Nazora and Clunk are in there keeping an eye on her.
Okay. What's Mishra up to?
Check.
Oh,
Dying,
oh no.
evidently.
Oh no. Death
Finally.
has struck Mishra. Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe an hour goes by,
Yeah.
and in that time, you all kind of go about doing your own stuff. I imagine that every now and again you might switch around who's doing stuff so you can like go have breakfast and shit. But like after an hour, you see that kind of Meredith begins to kind of like open her eyes. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, I guess we just kind of wait for her to wake up. We don't want to overwhelm her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You alive, child?
I think so.
You look like shit.
Kind of slapped
Feel
Nazora.
like shit.
I just back clunk away, bro. Can't even reach.
She said a fuck word.
No, she didn't. She said a shit word.
She said a shit word,
She-
but close enough. No, I'm
She's
just...
allowed. She's a grown woman now.
I'm not gonna knock her
What?
for it.
What happened?
Well, we were hoping that you would tell us. Given that you were in a cave you were not supposed to be in.
I came because I thought you might need help. I don't know.
And what did you think you would achieve by that?
I might be able to help fight people. I don't know. I might have been able to
Meredith, you are
teleport
like...
someone away.
You are a child. You are young. We go out and fight because we are able to do so because we have that experience and we are hardened by the world. You are still learning your magic and you are still learning how the world works. Following us into that cave was not only reckless, but it put you in danger and us. Imagine they took you hostage. They did manage to take you. Briefly, and something happened to you, and none of us know what happened. We were terrified.
I'm sorry.
Where's
Yeah.
your back?
What?
Your back. How does it feel?
It feels fine.
Not sore anywhere?
No.
Well, at least you are healed.
How do you feel generally? I don't know if you've noticed, but it looks like not in like the mean way, but like in the literal way, you look like you've aged.
What? She kind of like
you look older.
she kind of takes off the blanket and kind of like tries to stand up.
I'm like next
Oh,
to
that's a terrible idea.
I'm next to her
Don't
as she
do that.
does that just to kind of, if she gets knocked off balance, I could sort of break her fall.
Meredith kind of stands up and is like, I'm taller?
Yep, and it pains me to even look up at you.
Not so much for me.
She's literally an inch shorter than Nazora.
Yeah, I mean, she kind of like looks around and is like, that's really weird.
Yeah.
Imagine.
I have no idea what's happened.
This
I don't think
happened
we have that
before?
much better of an idea.
No, I don't think so.
Do you feel mentally like anything changed? Like, I don't know. Do you think you could do anything new with your magic?
I think so, but I think I might need a bit more time to think about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely do not do
Mhm.
anything
Yeah,
now.
don't try casting a spell right now. Do not do that.
Especially since we're in
And
an inn.
that's how I'm going to canonize that I haven't updated Meredith's stat block yet. Because I haven't decided what spell she gets yet.
You feel comfortable enough to go downstairs and grab something to eat to build up your strength?
Yeah. yeah, I feel fine. It's just, guess I'm getting used to everything again.
Yeah, you have suddenly grown taller, so you've got to get used to that. I can imagine you're going to be very off balance.
She kind of like takes a couple steps and like she does wobble a little bit, but after a while she seems to kind of get a little bit of a hang on it. Um. All right. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
She kind of like do goes off. I mean, yeah, you all kind of have your breakfast. Meredith seems very happy to eat something. She has like you know, like bacon and hash browns and all the shit, you know.
She got a full English, bro?
No, it's a full Gilveran. But the full Gilveran doesn't have any mushrooms.
What the fuck?
Called in English. They stole one of our fucking meals.
It's not a full English. It's a full Gilveran. It doesn't have mushrooms. There you go. That's the difference.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they did. They've just pulled an English by taking the full English and renaming it so that it sounds like it's theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. She eats it very quickly. But yeah. You can see that the kind of like the jacket that she's wearing looks a little bit smaller on her. Like her clothes are a little less baggy.
Well, at least she grew
yeah.
into him.
Yeah, I seem to have.
They don't feel too tight, do they?
No, they're fine. They're fine.
Do they look like they fit well? Like they were made for this age?
It seems like they are like originally the other ones were a lot kind of like baggier because Aarakocra, like a lot of kind of at least
Oh, I
Malborian.
forgot she's wearing different
Yeah.
clothes. Okay.
Yeah, I mean she was made from like the clothes were made by Aarakocra, who usually have a lot kind of looser fitting clothes because of, you know, they need it to be kind
Yeah.
of a bit more
I was-
airy. So they
I was more so thinking that she was wearing the clothes that she originally showed up in, and if they looked
No.
like they were for the right age, then yeah.
no
Clyde, get
Yeah.
off the Clyde, please, bro.
no
She took her for like a whole ass makeover.
Yeah, I mean, originally you only got her hair done, but then like after a while, the council were like, "Yeah, we'll fucking sort her out with some new clothes," and they did. But yeah, you all kind of have your breakfast as a group.
Sorry.
Cassandra kind of comes down and grabs something and then heads back up to the room for a little bit.
Nazora,
What?
I think you should apologize to Cassandra for what you said last night.
Why?
Roll a persuasion. No.
What you said was really harsh, and it has really, really affected her. Like, she felt like shit anyway for what happened, and then what you said made her feel like even more shit. Like, she knows there was more she could have done, but what you said was unnecessary.
There was more that she could have done. She fucked up. She put that child in danger.
Hindsight is a wonderful thing, Nazora. I'm sure there's many things you wish you could have done.
Sure. And I will take the bollocking for that. And I will live with it. I'm not going to apologize for something that is true. She was supposed to protect Meredith. She was that was your only task here, was protect Meredith while we were gone.
She's
And
a
she
lot
did
more
not manage
important to us than Meredith's babysitter. She's not someone we want to be pushing away.
Well,
She may
Meredith isn't exactly someone that we want putting at risk either. She wants to be part of group. She needs to put in work. So far, I am not seeing much work. And that was a big fuck up. Meredith is child. She needs guidance.
And I'm sure
I am
she's
aware she has magics, but she is still young.
I'm
There is
sure
stuff that can be done to watch.
Cassandra has learned from her mistakes, I'm sure. We need
Good.
her with us. And she is... I feel like she might be important for everyone to find their way home. She said her father was in, was it Mazael or Steel Edge? I don't remember.
Mazael.
Mazael. Who may have access to the technology needed to help us get home. If we push her away now, we lose that connection. We lose an ally.
If she is pushed away so easily, is it an ally worth keeping? To me, it sounds like if she cannot take criticism, that connection is tenuous. Fucking hell.
There are better ways to go about it than just outright calling her mistakes and then calling her a complete failure.
I did not call her failure.
It's what was implied.
Okay. Implication is stupid. Take fact at face value.
There's a lot more you need to learn, Nazora.
And Azora just looks at you with a flat, like, very unimpressed look.
No reaction. I just kind of go back to eating.
Yeah, I mean, kind of time goes on. I imagine that the table was a little bit awkward after this.
Yeah.
But yeah, after a while, Meredith kind of finishes up food. Everyone else, I imagine, finishes up theirs if they haven't had any already. Yeah. After a while, I mean, what do you guys want to do, really? What's the next step?
What we need to figure out. Okay.
I mean, like,
yeah.
DM's thing of you can go and get your reward from Tilgar. Something you can do. You can, have a bit of a look around town. Like, hell, you can even start heading out of town,
Well, everyone, I don't think we'll be staying in Gilvera for much longer. I'm addressing the table. We need to start thinking...
Address the table. Address the people. The table's not coming with us.
You see that a pair of teeth open up on the table. It's like, thank you for addressing me. It's a mimic. No, that does not happen.
And I feel like
no,
we
you're
need
not bringing
to...
the table.
We need to think about a change in our possible goal.
And what would
What
this
about
change
change
be?
in your pocket? Oh!
Well, I assume everyone wants to go home, right?
Yeah.
We have Meredith to look after.
Not
We
particularly.
need to find her, like, a safe orphanage of some kind. Then I want to go home.
Okay, well, I think what we're involved in right now, we're in way too deep to start thinking about home.
I don't know, man. Need my butler back. At least here, or I go back.
I think you can live without a butler for a while.
No.
Fucking butler just gets pulled through a portal and then everything's fine. It's like, yes.
That's just a boss of Black Butler. Like,
I have no idea.
I don't
You've been here
remember.
long enough, you'll be fine if you keep going.
Yeah, so I'm thinking this shit we're in right now, way too deep for us to pack up and start finding a way home.
I mean, personally, I would be fine with packing up. This is not my plane. This is not my country. I have my own people to attend to.
Be a bit hard with gods hunting you down.
Yeah. Who knows if they'd even let us leave?
Well, who knows that they
mean-
are able to stop us?
I mean, what I will say is you will kind of remember that Mishra did get close to getting to a breach point, and it didn't let him through. That is something you would remember.
Well, I'm on the standpoint of I'm too wrapped up in this shit, and I also now have family here. I can't abandon this yet.
So what I'm hearing is we need to go and fuck up these gods so that I can get back home.
That's what I'm assuming.
If you want to put it like that, yeah.
We are going to be here a while.
I'm fine with that.
I am not. I have people waiting for me. I'm going to get back to Heredia and it will be in ruin. There will be no people left. They will have turned themselves apart. It will be an absolute nightmare.
What's
But
to
you
say something
will-
similar won't happen here if we don't intervene?
Yeah.
Well, this is not my business.
It is now.
Yes.
It's become all our business and it seems we cannot escape it.
These stupid portal things and their gods in this stupid world.
So then,
Should we see
Do we-
Tilgar and tell him what happened?
yeah, but do we, when I'm thinking about where we head next, are we still considering going to Mazael, meeting Cassandra's father, see what can happen on that end?
I mean, it would take a while to repair the ship, I imagine. Getting that started in the meantime couldn't hurt.
Yeah, we'll just have to
out of that.
make sure Cassandra's still okay with coming with us. I side-eye Nazora.
Completely oblivious, ignoring you, staring straight ahead.
If you made a nasty comment, I would have slapped you.
Just in my lane, thriving. Okay.
Okay, well, I will quickly go up to Cassandra's room.
Yeah, you
Knock.
kind of- Yep, door opens.
Hey, so we were just talking. If you're still up for it, we were hoping, next steps is going to Mazael, and seeing your father. Is that still on
Yeah.
the table?
Count? I think
Yeah,
that was
that-
5.
That should be fine. What?
I said count? I
Stop
think that was
counting
5.
my fucking ums! Shut the
Dude,
fuck
Misty-
up!
Misty is so annoying in that regard. They get on, they will pick apart our fucking speech, and it's so fucking annoying because we can't
You
do it 'cause
have
they've
really,
got Tourette's.
really obvious
right?
speech patterns. Yes, you can. I've never been bothered about that shit.
Fucking hell. Anyway, it's really annoying.
Don't apply your human morals to me.
Are you saying you're not human?
No comment.
Trust me, they are not human.
What?
Humans have spines.
Man. So now we're
Fucking
being
hell.
ableist.
Fucking
Okay.
hell!
Hey man, listen. When you got that diagnosis, remember I fucking made jokes about it for like an hour. Okay, all right.
Jesus Christ.
We know how I am.
Max is
Um,
digging his own grave. Max is cancelling himself on Twitter.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
No, he's not canceling
Um,
himself on Twitter because there is no Twitter anymore.
Exactly.
No, it's
I'm
still
safe.
Twitter.
Shut the fuck
Shut
up.
up.
I'm not calling it X.
I'm just
Anyway,
that's
yes.
important.
Yes. Anyway, Cassandra will come with you.
Good, because I'd hate for that bridge to be burned.
Yeah, that would really fuck shit up, wouldn't it?
I just look at Clarion. Yeah, that bridge can end really quick, and then
Where did
put my
Mishra
gun
get
on.
here?
Mishra?
Mr. Teleports?
Yes.
Nah, he
Oh
just
my
walks
God.
quietly.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
well,
like,
we're gonna head to Tilgar's place. You're free to join us, and then we'll get going.
yeah, okay. She kind of like starts kind of gathering her stuff and things like that. Yeah, I mean, like, after a while, you will kind of head out of the shop. Calexis kind of hands you like Calexis will like refill your like water and stuff like that, for free because she likes you guys. And you guys have done a service to the town.
That way, though, we got someone killed.
I don't
You
know
also
that.
All,
figured out-
all
The mayor
Nazora.
got someone killed.
All Nazora.
Nizori was the
Um,
only one against sending him in there. What are you talking about?
I was also against it.
I mean, I
No,
wasn't
you weren't.
exactly
Listening to you.
for it.
Hey,
It was-
listen. The DM was against it. No, sorry, the DM was for it, which is why it happened. Because if any of you had gone in, I had wrote myself into a dead end. So I was like, I like the plan and I like the idea of a self-sacrifice, but also I feel like you guys would be pissed at me if I just kind of straight up killed one of your characters.
Oh,
If you conveniently left a 300 GP diamond in there and didn't make me the one to die, it would have been fine.
Oh my god, 300 GP diamond. How did that happen?
That's so convenient. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I need to buy one at some point, but I'm too broke to buy one here.
I mean, you guys didn't look around that area.
We
we're
killed the
going back.
shopkeep.
No.
No. Anyway, yeah, I mean, you guys kind of, I guess, make your way to Tilgar's house.
Yeah, I want
Um,
some cookies.
You will kind of head in. You cannot smell any cookies. You can smell brownies instead. Actually, no, I lie. You can smell apple crumble. 'Cause I'm really craving apple crumble.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
no.
we should
'cause
have
we have apple
made
crumble in the
it.
fridge.
Oh, we should have.
We can do it after session.
Yeah.
Actually, no,
Right.
Misty, stick it on in the break. No. Because it takes 40 minutes and then we'll interrupt the session. We'll sort it later.
But it's a fair reason.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you'll kind of smell apple crumble and things like that. I guess you head up to Tilgar's room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Do you... Well, howdy.
His
I can never
accent
pick a
changed.
consistent voice. Yeah, I can never remember what his voice is, so I'm just
Bro
gonna keep
has
going with it.
multiple people inside of him.
Whoa.
That's
um,
no, not in that way. Max, I know you
Um,
like it that way, personally.
Whoa. Anyway. Well, how can I help you folks?
We wanted
Evelyn
to.
died.
Yeah. Couldn't say
Yeah,
that.
I mean, you can see that he's upset, but you can also tell that he knew already. Yeah, the guards reported that last night.
And we do have some information on who was behind the Hellfire Court here in Gilvera.
Oh?
You're not gonna want to hear this, but it was your very own Captain Regalis.
Jesus. Not Jesus. Why did I say Jesus?
Who's
Jesus doesn't
Jesus?
exist.
Who's Jesus?
he's an old
sister.
warrior.
Your sister?
By the gods. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Have you seen him at all since yesterday?
I have not, and I was wondering why that was the case. But, I mean, what happened? Did you kill him?
No. Before I get to that, I've got to give you even worse news. So,
Is it the Evelyn?
yeah, I mean, Evelyn's gone, but it was also at the hand of her brother. I think his name was Calmon Fedora.
Tips Fedora.
No.
He was also
Yeah, Calmon Vedora.
he was also there and partook in when
Jesus.
Evelyn was
No,
killed.
fuck! I did it again.
Who's Jesus? Who's this Jesus fellow you keep bringing up?
Sorry, it's just really easy to just like
Yeah,
slip into that.
it is.
I have to run it through a filter. Well, it's the people that you least suspect, isn't it?
Yeah. We also believe that the Hellfire Court, or that Evelyn was a sacrifice to help in freeing or communicating with what they worshipped. And that is a serpent by the name of Varus and Hepta.
While Clary's explaining this to him, can I roll an insight just to see how he's reacting, to see if he recognizes any of these words, or if anything, if he looks shifty or anything?
Yeah, go for it. Roll it.
1.
With my passive insight of 20.
With well. So with a 1 on your
Natural
insight.
1. Yeah,
Natural
technically it's
1,
a
don't
3,
modify.
but
Okay, 3. You got distracted by a bird in the window. It's a green
no,
bird.
see the
That's why
bird
it
walk
distracted
past,
you.
I'm like, whoa, it's like Clary.
Yeah.
I'm not green.
Clary with a passive of 20. You can see that he is upset about this. Doesn't recognize the name Varus. Yeah. You can kind of put together that he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't involved in this. But yeah.
That is pretty much all the information I have for you.
Kind of like lets out like a sigh. Thank you. I'll organize a new member, a new guard leader. Whilst I think of things. I believe you've done an awful lot for the town. I think it's time you get your payment. And he kind of goes over, he kind of like opens up a little drawer on his desk. And he kind of brings out 5 pouches, and he kind of hands one to each of you.
Not that we're doing this for the money, but we're doing it for no.
That's the wrong one. The wrong document. He kind of looks up and he's like, well, as I said to you, there was, sorry, I'm just double checking my notes. So, he kind of looks over and is like, as I said, when we were speaking, the base 100 gold is in there for each of you. There is an additional 50 gold for each of you for figuring out who did this. And the word of your actions have spread through the town. A lot of people have wanted to thank you. So they've all kind of donated some money as well. Those pouches contain 200 gold pieces each.
Oh my god!
That's a lot.
That's so
Yeah.
much money!
Pocket
Yeah.
change.
Mr. was like,
noble.
don't even need it.
Oh, this adventuring thing
I
pays so much!
Yeah, you can all add 200 gold pieces to your character
Holy
sheet.
shit!
Squid, if you are listening to this right now, right, I am doing it for you as we speak, okay?
200 gold pieces.
200 gold pieces each, okay?
Oh, it's excellent.
Right? Squid, I swear to God, if you add 200 more gold pieces to your character, I will beat you up in next session.
squid,
Okay.
man. Plus squid.
I'm saying this now. Okay. But yeah. Ah, God. Yeah. He kind of hands you each of these pouches.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. You've done a hell of a lot for this town, and I feel like things could have gone much worse if you weren't here.
We could have also done things a lot better, but
Don't undersell the work that you did. It's never going to be perfect. You can't win 100% of the time. You don't learn anything from winning.
Wait, what?
You don't learn from winning.
I don't know about that.
By losing, you discover how you can improve. By failing, you find new ways of succeeding.
I look at Nazora.
Yeah. I mean, you can...
Squinting at this
When-
guy hard. She's like, what the fuck is he saying?
I mean, you kind of look at Nazora, and you also kind of see Cassandra kind of, stands up a bit taller,
Yeah.
seems to kind of like nod along.
Yeah.
Woo.
Krim, I'm gonna switch up the music,
Okay, do you
so
want
you
me?
can stop listening along.
Wait,
Yeah.
boop. Music is gone. It's eerily silent. Never mind. There's the music.
Tilgar kind of looks at you and is like, "Thank you for all you did. The church is thanking you as well. You guys have done good work. If I need you, I'll find a way to reach out for you."
Well, our next stop is Mazael, so you'll more than likely find us there.
All right. Do you have a group name or anything?
We still
We
wanna
actually
work on
discussed
that.
this a couple weeks ago. No, I
we?
thought we settled on something. I'll see if I can find
Was
it.
it
Give me a
like
second.
Star Keepers, Star?
I don't
No,
know.
it was like
Bears.
Stardust or something like that. Let me find it.
Fucking cringe.
Shit, what's the fucking group name called? Why don't we just name things normally?
It was. It's
Mm.
literally called Allysair something.
Oh shit, yeah. Okay, leave me alone. Right. Let me find it.
I can't even
Fuck,
find our
hang on.
thing. Wait. Where is our Allysair chat?
Okay, we were torn between a couple.
I pinned it, yeah.
We were torn between Starfall, Stardust, and Comet. Squid suggested Stardust Crusaders. So I'm gonna go ahead and say preliminarily.
I like
with just thinking about
Starfall.
it.
I like Starfall.
Starfall is good. I like Starfall.
We're working on it.
We are working on it, but if you hear anything related to like Starfall or Stardust or anything like that, it's probably us.
I will keep that in
Otherwise,
mind.
copyright strike.
Which one do you prefer? Stardust, Starfall? Gathering opinion.
Quite like Starfall. I think that works.
Yeah. The reason I was thinking Stardust is because we're like a collective of different like pieces of debris from across space that's gathered together into one like very pretty looking thing. There was also Comet we were thinking about because
What
comets
do you
are
mean
effectively
one
the same
pretty
thing.
pretty thing?
Shut up. Shut up.
Ah.
We're very pretty.
And then Starfall because we fell from the star.
Yeah. He kind of smiles and is like, "Listen, at the end of the day, you guys are a strange group. I think news will spread of an Aarakocra human, warforged, winged man, and I don't know what you are." Kind of looks at
That's
Nazora.
fair.
It's like, yeah, no idea what you are.
And you never will.
Wait, are they not a
Clicks
human?
her fingers at him.
I rather
finger
not
guns.
know what you are, so I can cut you open and
Dissect.
Fucking
dissect it.
hell!
Christ! So the
Yeah.
scientist on the team is Mishra.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
This time you are actually correct. That's the first.
I'm gonna beat you to death.
Try
Man.
me.
Yeah, I mean, Tilgar kind of looks at you and is like, I will reach out, if anything, and you can count on me to vouch if you ever need it in the future.
Thank you, Tilgar.
So, alright. Now, I think you should get on. I've spoken to a couple of the store owners recently. If you let them know that I sent you resources, rations, things like that, it's on me. You guys have done well.
Which part of... So I picked up your accent. What part of town? Fuck! What's my
I
accent?
appreciate that, man.
Well, hooey!
Krim,
Bro, you
Krim,
made
what do you
me-
mean? What is your accent? Your fucking Clary voice is your voice, bro. How
Bro,
have you lost that?
I just suddenly forgot what my own accent was.
Well, hooey! If you find yourselves in the fucking chains, you'll find some more stars, bitch!
I don't know how
Gotta
that
run with that.
happened.
Man, I should have gone with that fucking voice. I could do it. I could do the fucking old prospector voice. Bro, get here, motherfucker!
Instead of random guy Mizael.
It's, old man McGucket.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. He kind of just, like, he offers you all a handshake and things like that.
I accept.
Yeah. Anyone else accept?
I
will
don't
accept.
know what a handshake is. I don't think. I'm pretty sure that's not
I
something
think
I've
you've
learned
done
yet.
one before. I'm fairly sure you have done one before.
I
Does
think you
anyone else
did.
remember this?
I think you did do one, but I think you did it wrong.
That
think you-
sounds right.
Yeah, it seems in character.
Oh, yeah, no, hang on. I just hold my hand out in the same way that he's held his, and then I walk away. I don't reach it out to him. I just kind of like do that, like it's some weird wave.
Yeah. I mean, as you kind of have this handshake, you know, you get like remnants of like flour on your hand and things like that.
Bro's,
Yeah.
Bro's got powder.
Bro's been doing a line of flour right before this.
He's been doing his baking. God. Yeah. I mean,
That
up to
just
you
means he did
guys.
13 instead of 12.
I don't
Baker's
get it.
dozen reference.
I don't get it.
Because a baker's dozen is 13,
Yeah.
whereas a regular dozen is 12. That's the joke.
A
is
baker's-
baker always
Okay.
does an extra.
Yeah, a baker's dozen is 13, just in case. In case one
Yeah.
fucks
Okay.
up.
Okay.
That's
but
an
yeah, I mean, you guys
thing.
are.
Don't just okay.
I don't know how to.
Okay.
Max
Wow,
hates
oh.
facts. Max hates knowledge.
Bro is
I
too
don't hate
autistic
knowledge.
to normally react to that.
Hates
Whoa,
to learn.
nice. Now I know
Dude,
something.
I just
Okay,
don't have.
okay.
I don't understand baking in the same way that I like cooking. You know.
There's
Um,
barely even a baking fact. That's kind of just like a fact, like a trade fact.
Yeah, and I'm not a baker.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll save this for a later time because I don't care. Yeah, I mean, like Tilgar is like, right. I gotta get some work done. Need to figure out who the next guard leader is, and thank you for all the work you've done. But yeah,
Hopefully when we see each other again, it's under better circumstances.
I reckon they will. He kind of offers you the handshake, and yeah, you guys are welcome to leave.
Let's go to the chains, boys.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really. There's no point in really kind of RPing this out with. I don't have a backup store made. Like I couldn't be asked. But you know, you find like a nice store. Not dwarven man would done that before. Dragonborn man Yeah, it has like just all of the shit you need. So what do you need?
Rations would be good.
How many do you need?
Enough to get us to Mazael?
All right. You can all add like, let's say like 7 rations to your thing.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay anything because, as Tilgar said, it's on him. Yeah.
So many rations.
You will get like 7 rations. But yeah. After that, it's like we'd say it's like midday kind of time.
Any objections of heading to Mazael?
If possible, I'd like to figure out where we can buy a diamond first.
I mean, you look around and you are in a mining town.
Yeah.
As you kind of like look around, you see like you just see a store which is just called the Gemstone. As you kind of like look in, you see like an earth ganassi, like kind of like geodes growing out of their like shoulders and things like that. Kind of made from what looks like topaz. Yeah.
Right. I was hoping to maybe ask if you had a diamond worth 300 gold pieces in stock.
Oh. I'm gonna have to go
Damn,
have a
okay.
look.
He's gonna have to look in the
He
bag.
kind of like, yeah, he kind of like very like he's a big dude. He's like 8 foot tall, very like broad shoulders. Like,
I feel like it's the kind of thing you'd know if you had in stock.
well, I mean, he's in a mining town. A lot of people buy things like,
And also, I'm
Yeah.
asking for a very specific value.
yeah, like, yeah. He kind of like big hefty footsteps kind of like walk it like into the back. You see like he has to kind of like squeak, like he has to like turn sideways to get through the door. After a couple minutes he kind of comes back and he's like, I do. It will cost you that amount, obviously.
I mean, that's what I figured. I'm willing to pay it.
Yeah, he kind of like holds it out, he grabs like a little like cloth, he kind of like cleans it up a little bit. So it's got like little bits of dust and sand on it, but he kind of cleans it off and like holds it out to you. The other hand is out for the money.
Yep, I'll hand him the coins first before I get the diamond.
Yep, 300 gold pieces.
Yep.
Yep, and you get a 300 GP diamond. Yippee. I don't remember if Revivify consumes the diamond. It does, doesn't it?
I think it does. Let me double check.
I'm loading it up now.
It consumes it.
Punk, why do you
Yippee.
need such a fancy looking diamond?
Just in the off chance something goes wrong.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know what it's supposed to mean.
I trust
wanna
you,
have
but
it-
this scares me.
I just want to have it in case something bad happens.
Okay.
Mm. Yeah,
Clary doesn't know that
Um,
it's a component for Revivify.
exactly. Yeah. I like the commitment to the bit, Krim.
Clary doesn't know
yep.
shit about spells.
I'm not specifying either. Because Clunk's
Yeah.
under the assumption that you do know.
Yeah, you find this diamond. The Earth Ganassi is like, pleasure doing business with you.
You do?
Kind of like steps back into the store and begins like polishing other like gemstones and things like that.
Actually, I have something you might be interested in.
Hmm?
So, did some mining of ourselves, and I put
Right.
down Meredith's 50 gold, a 50 gold ingot.
All right,
50
I still
gold
have,
ingot. What was it of?
I still have
It
my
was gold.
sapphire.
Meredith mined
So it
gold
wouldn't
that you told me was worth 50.
It wouldn't have been an ingot. It would have been a
Chunk.
ore deposit. But
Yeah.
Kind of like looks it over and is like, good quality. I will 50 gold is the price I'll give.
Sold.
Yeah. I mean, Do you want the 50 gold, or do you
I
want to give
put
it
the
to
gold
Meredith?
into a separate pouch to give to Meredith.
Okay, I will let you keep that tracked in your notes.
I will keep
Okay.
track of Meredith's
You
money.
can you track Meredith's money for me because I can't be asked.
Yeah, I'll put it in my character notes.
That
Thank
reminds me,
you.
I have a sapphire I need to sell.
How much?
I believe you'd mentioned it was worth 75.
Okay. Again, he kind of looks out, holds his hand, is like, good quality as well. Where'd you find it?
Same place the gold was found.
Ah, strange. Normally those two very different areas.
Guess we got lucky.
Yeah, 75 gold is what I can do for that.
Sounds good.
Yeah. You can add 75 gold to your inventory, get rid of the sapphire.
Yep.
Does this
You
guy
kinda,
sell
like-
any armor?
No, this is a, like, jewel store.
Okay.
Is there like an armor smith nearby?
I mean, there is.
Are there any like enchanted gems or anything that would like give cool effects?
No, there isn't.
No.
I mean, there's there's gems that you can use for different spells. Identify needs a fucking what's it called? An opal. The chromatic orb needs a 50 GP diamond. Stuff like that. Yeah. You can go and find a an armor store if you would like, if that's next on your list of things to do.
You can have a look. If
Yeah.
Nazora wants some armor, we can get some armor.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I mean, you find it's quite a small store. Like it doesn't it doesn't seem to be too big. A lot of it is kind of like built into the side of the rock outcropping thing. It's just a store called the Shining Helm. You see like kind of a elven woman kind of like wearing like she's got like overalls on, kind of holding like a hammer. Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you folks doing?
In the market for some new armor.
Preferably
what-
something light.
What kinds you got? We got what we got? We got padded. We got leather, studded leather. Got some medium, kind of slightly heavier armor, but a little bit more protective if you're interested.
No,
Um,
I am more of a light caster.
Okay.
What would you say
Yeah.
is best for me? Something like studded?
Well,
Or you have anything more beneficial?
well, let me see. What kind of armor do you have at the moment? You've just got leather, don't you?
Yeah.
I've also
Yeah.
got leather.
I mean, are you both wanting to buy some?
Yeah, it won't hurt.
Yeah.
Studded leather gives us
she's
an
like-
extra +1 to AC.
Yeah. So she kind of looks at you and is like, "Well, you got standard leather armor. It seems. I can get you some studded leather. It's got little bits of rivets, spikes, kind of made into it. Makes it, a bit more. If someone hits you, they got to deal with these little distractions in the way.
You see, everyone at home who's like listening to Max,
Oh my god.
the reason he's blubbering through it is because studded leather is fucking stupid and doesn't work in practice.
I don't.
I had to get that off my head. I hate studded leather. Studded leather is
I
stupid
know.
and it shouldn't exist.
I know you hate it. Anyway,
Anyway.
she kind of looks over. It's like, I can hear an echo of myself.
Yeah, I can hear it for me.
Is it through me?
I think it's through Krim.
It's because Misty was screaming
Um,
so loud, bro.
I wasn't screaming.
Anyway,
I was passionately raving.
You peaked the microphone. I had to turn you down in OBS mid rant.
Bruh.
Yeah, she kind of looks over at you and is like, "Well, I can get you 2 sets of studded leather. probably say about 10, 12 gold each.
Only that.
Was it 10
I
or
don't know
12?
how much. Hold on.
Do I need
You
to
have
give you,
nothing
like,
leather.
my shop resource thing I've got?
Oh, yes, please, because apparently it's 45 gold. I was wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to change that. That'll cost you about 45 gold each.
You have anything more beneficial, like anything with like minor enchantment or anything like this?
Well, I do have one set. It's slightly enchanted. It would probably be a little bit more difficult to hit, but I would say that probably cost you maybe an extra 30 gold on top.
It's still light armor?
Still light armor's still studded leather, but it would be more expensive. Enchantment does cost a lot.
I'll take it.
75 gold? I mean, yeah, I'll gladly sell it to you.
Is it a specific thing in D&D Beyond?
I
or-
believe it would just be studded leather +1.
Yeah, it'd be the +1.
Yeah.
Cool.
But
So
this
75.
does mean, yeah, 75 gold.
Next, I dropped you the.
Thank you, Quim.
You're welcome. DM resources.
Hey, you're my buddy. Yeah, I mean, Nizora, you have gotten the thing. Fuck off.
I would like.
I'm sorry, you just made it so easy.
I would like just some studded leather, so 45.
Yep, that'll work. Sorry, I'm just adding these to my notes. Yeah.
Is there any chance we can sell our old armor?
That's actually
I
true.
mean, you can. Let me just look at how much it would cost to. You've
Leather
got
armor is usually 10 GP, so if it's used,
Yeah.
I'd say probably around like 6, 7.
I'll make that decision.
Jesus!
God. You'll get about 6 gold for it, but
It's off our hands.
Works for me.
We're not gonna need it anymore.
Does
I
Meredith
mean-
have armor?
She can't wear armor, she's a spellcaster.
Not even light armor? Fucking hell.
Nope. I feel like at this point you guys can probably tell she's a sorcerer. Sorcerers cannot wear any armor.
I can't wear any either.
Hell.
So just double checking, Misty, new AC is 15. Clary, yours is
15.
15?
Yeah.
For some reason, yours was already 15 on my end.
That was wrong, I was 14.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, you guys get that armor. And I think that is where we're going to take a quick break. I think it's time we get back into the episode.
What the hell?
Yeah, that break went quickly, didn't it?
It did. That was
it
like
did.
10
10
minutes, holy
minutes.
shit.
That does not feel like 10 minutes.
I
Oh,
know. It's because we all want to get back to playing so much that time just goes forward.
True.
Well, I'm
Last,
playing League.
last episode of the fucking podcast. We had the party return to the town of Gilvara. They spoke to a bunch of people. Nizora was a bully to Cassandra. They went and spoke to the mayor. They got their money. They got 200 gold. Yippee! And Clunk went and bought a 300 GP diamond, and they also bought some armor and shit. We get back into it.
It's fucking squirrel in the bin.
What?
What?
Clyde just dropped it. We have a fucking one of those bins where you have to press down on it to be able to put things in, and he just dropped this fucking rubber squirrel in the bin.
That's fucking hilarious. Right. So, yeah, you guys have just bought your armor. It's like it takes like maybe like half an hour. The woman kind of like comes along and just like make sure it's all fitted and things like that. Like we'll say that it looks visually how you want it to. So I imagine for Clary it's like dark colors. Nizora, it's probably just like something that goes on underneath your stuff.
My coat, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, do you guys want to head out of town or anything at this point, or?
I've got nothing else to do.
And we don't really have a reason to stay anymore.
We got everyone. We
Oh.
got Meredith. We got Cassandra.
And we gotta
Yeah,
head
you
to the
left
Zell.
Meredith behind. You left Meredith behind. That's what happened.
Good.
Um. I'm needing to check some stuff. Yeah, I mean, you guys kind of begin to make your way out of town. It's still like overcast and things like that. Sorry, I'm trying to find good music or something.
I passed Meredith a pouch of 50 gold.
Meredith kind of like, ooh, what's this? And opens it, and you see that her eyes go like wide. She's like, ooh.
That thing you mined up the
Start-
other day. Sold it for you,
Starts
got you some money.
jumping around. I can buy.
I can buy Warhammer. No.
She just buys a warhammer, and then actually starts smacking someone.
Gets fighter levels.
I mean, you guys all kind of head out, start doing the things.
Which way was it to
Yeah,
the Zale?
North,
Oh.
kind of like northeasty. It's like a slight like northeast.
Yeah, I've got the map
um,
on my end. I can see.
Yeah. Yeah, northeast. Sounds about right.
Yeah. You gotta pass through. Like you can see like a forest in the distance.
Let's hope we don't get killed in this forest, guys.
Do not
Max
make me
was
have
talking
use
to me
demon.
before this, saying he really wanted us to go to a different forest, but he and I was like, bro, what do you mean? And then he was like, I can't explain to you why. I was like, stop talking.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Basically, Max gives me all the insights into his DM notes without giving me any insights into his DM notes, and it's absolutely infuriating for both of us.
I want to talk about the things that I've created because I'm really excited, but I can't because my partner and my roommate are my players, so I can't do it, and it's really frustrating.
You're making me really worried I'm about to get my my worth out of this 300 GP diamond.
No, it's fine.
In
But yeah,
fairness,
you guys
before
kind
the session, Max said specifically, I really need Voldy to be there.
Oh, he did say that!
Oh, that's a good sign.
I didn't say that. What are you on about? Don't worry about it. Let's get back to the session.
I have a couple of theories of what's about to happen. I don't like any of them.
Nah, you'll be fine. Or will you? I need to change the music. No, I don't. Not yet. I like messing with people. It's fun.
Yeah, you
I mean,
like with me specifically.
But yeah, you guys kind of like start hanging out with Gilbert. You know, a couple of NPCs, a couple of townsfolk say goodbye, things like that. You see like a couple looks from the guards and things like that. A lot of the guards are like kind of like nodding like a thanks to you as you begin to head out. Burp. As you guys are kind of walking, it's like maybe like after an hour of walking. You guys kind of notice there's like a large stone outcrop nearby, kind of like in the path. You kind of hear the sounds of like sparking coming from behind it.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go up and fly over it.
I mean,
Grim starts to fire.
Grim, you are struck by lightning. No,
Yeah!
it's like Lethal Company.
Yeah.
It does look like with Lichtenberg scars.
What the fuck, Misty?
What?
Yeah.
Valid question.
As Clary kind of like, you kind of like, I guess you kind of look at everyone else, and you kind of take to the skies, and you kind of look over this stone outcropping. You notice like it's like a vaguely humanoid shape. You can see like it's made of stone. It's got like steel kind of reinforcing it. It has like dull eyes made from glass with like a number of glyphs that are dark and lifeless. I mean, do you get closer to it or?
I fly back down to everyone else and say what I saw.
Yeah.
Does the description sound like anything like would be familiar to any of us?
Oh,
I mean, yeah. It would be familiar to all of you. As you turn and look at Clunk,
hey, wait
being
a
made
minute!
a being made from stone, covered in
That's a real look at
glyphs.
me.
Listen, we've become
reinforced with
desensitized to
steel.
Clunk's presence.
Yeah,
Clunk's
Clara,
one of
you
the
think you
boys.
just saw a Warforged.
Clunk, I think there might be another one of you over there.
Why would there be a
Huh?
group of me?
One is
It
bad
doesn't-
enough. No.
It doesn't look exactly like Clunk, for the record. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah. I don't know, it just kind of
but
was built similar to you. You're a very unique guy, and I feel like I'd be able to identify another unique guy that looks a similar build to you.
Fair enough.
Does not make him no longer unique.
Well, no, it was still different in a way, so still technically unique. Not exactly the same.
But unique in the same way.
Let Clunk feel special, please. I feel like he
I
needs
feel like
it.
I'm being insulted here.
So go say hi to your friend.
I mean, yeah. I mean, do you guys go over and see it?
We don't have a reason not to, I don't think.
So, as you kind of walk around, you also see this figure. Stone skin, reinforced with steel, dull eyes made from glass, a number of glyphs kind of covering the body that are dark and lifeless. You see that there are scratches and dents in the metal, chunks of stone that have been taken off of this figure. This figure is missing a couple pieces of their body, the right arm being one of the most obvious pieces. You can see kind of the interior of them, that there are a number of gears that have been cracked or the teeth have kind of grinded away.
I'll bear it back.
Okay. Clunk. You start to hear the sounds of trees rustling, leaves caught in the wind, yet there are none around you. Only you hear this.
Do I know where the sound's coming from? Like what general
Just,
direction?
just around,
me?
just around
Yeah. Alright.
all directions. But it seems to be at strongest when you're looking at this figure.
Clunk, you look on edge.
Yeah, do you guys hear that?
No? It what?
You guys don't hear the leaves rustling when there's not really any trees around us?
Do I hear it?
No.
No. Do you even have
Hmm.
ears?
I wouldn't be talking to you if I couldn't hear you.
I don't have ears either. Never mind.
I
Is
just
it,
heard
like-
the door shake because I just heard Clyde just punch the door. Oh, here he is.
Well, do you want to take a closer look? Do you feel comfortable doing that?
I mean, I could give it a shot. I'm the only one who can hear it. That
Yeah,
worries
I mean,
me a
you can
little
make an intelligence check, or actually no, an Arcana check. Sorry.
bit. Yeah, same difference, same modifier.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
Actually, hold on. Give yourself advantage on this for reasons unknown.
That's
I'm
a
back.
6.
Apologies for that.
A
Clyde
6.
pulled my fucking laptop off the desk.
That's not ideal.
No.
He's also just punched open his gate. A 6 on the Arcana. Something. You can do something here. Do you think that maybe you can repair this creature? Not this creature. This being somehow.
Mm.
I mean, there's a. Okay. I will say with a 6, there's, and I think Clunk is smart enough to know this. There are a couple things that you would need to do. you would need to repair like the internal part of it, and then you need to give it some kind of magical energy.
I would have no idea how to repair that.
Cassandra's dad might.
Well, I mean,
She's just right here.
Cassandra kind of looks over it and is like, I think if me and Mishra took a look at it, we could fix the internal parts of it.
You want to give it a shot? Sure.
Mishra, can I get a hand for this?
Yeah, sure.
It's not a quick process, by the way. Like, this is maybe like an hour or so of work. But I will say because... Oh, hold on.
Jesus Christ. For podcast listeners and anyone who can't hear through the mics, Clyde is going apeshit in the background right now.
He's going at it.
I don't know what he's barking at.
Why is
He's
he being a
barking.
gremlin?
I don't know. He's kind of been on one all night. I may have to go rescue Max. Oh, well, here he comes.
What the fuck is happening?
Dog.
I don't believe so. I didn't hear anyone.
Oh.
I'm extreme. I'm on Misty's end now.
Max is there.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh.
The door.
Clyde, why are you just need his head?
It's his fault. Anyway, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
What the fuck is this shit? Wonky ass, what the hell? Anyway,
Please just lie down and behave yourself.
Tom, how do you like
Please.
your toast?
with a lot of beans.
Yeah!
No,
One of us.
I actually don't know.
Fuck it out.
I usually don't eat.
Hello.
toast
He's only saying
because
that because I agreed.
Ugh.
So say, my answer to that question is raw.
My
Oh, fucking hell.
definition or my answer
You
should
have
be
raw
I don't.
toast?
Yeah, just you don't just eat slices of bread randomly.
I mean, yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
Max does that all the time. That's why we never have bread in the house.
Shut up.
I
what
want
was I
to make
saying?
a sandwich one day for work, and I just can't because there's no bread because someone keeps eating it raw.
Yeah, but if I don't do it, then the bread goes fucking moldy because no one else is eating it.
Not true.
Yeah?
Hmm.
Alright, anyway, what was I gonna say? Mishra, can you make me an intelligence check?
No, but I'll shall.
Thank you. Thank you, buddy.
That sounds like a yes to me.
It's a 13.
13? Yeah. It takes a while. But after an hour, maybe like an hour and 15 minutes, Cassandra and Mishra managed to get like the interior gears and stuff kind of patched up. You know, like, I know that Mishra has like a set of these kind of components that can kind of switch out and things like that. This Warforged doesn't come online because of this, but you think that you've made a step in the right direction.
How's it looking?
Yes.
I think we've got the interior fixed. It just needs a bit of a jump start to get it going. Some kind of magic, some kind of magical energy.
Do you think cure wounds would work?
I don't think that it would. I don't think healing would work, but I think the energy of a spell would work. If that makes sense.
It's with an Eldritch Blast.
I think so. At this point, the magic users, so Mishra, Clunk, and Nizora, you can all make Arcana checks. For me,
I'll
real
just
quick.
use mending.
I'm stupid.
I mean,
Natural
me-
20.
natural 20. Okay.
No.
Mhm.
Mending would be something that you use in this, like in the kind of fixing it period. Mishra.
Yeah.
Okay, so natural 20 from the Zora for a total of
22.
22. Clunk.
2.
2. Mishra, are you making an Arcana?
No.
Okay. 22. Nazora, you think that if you were to kind of like expend a spell slot, you might be able to give them like the energy that they need, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay. I mean, that works.
It doesn't have to be you. It just like someone would have to expend a spell slot, you know?
Well, it's not gonna be me because I only have 2 spell slots and they're both 3rd level. So I relay this information.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Do we have to know what level spell slots required, or would anything do?
I mean, I think Nazora with a natural 20 would know that if you use a higher level, it's better. You can use a lower level, but there's there might be a chance that it isn't as useful, if that makes sense.
That does make sense.
Okay.
I'm willing to burn a 3rd level spell slot on this.
Willing to burn a 3rd? Right.
Yep.
Druids, wisdom-based casters, aren't they?
Yes.
Right. So, I need you to make a wisdom check for me, Voldy,
All right.
and you can add a +3 to it.
All right then. Oh, rolled off the table. That
Okay, that's fine.
is dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Yep.
You see that the glyphs begin to glow a little bit. The Warforged kind of begins to stand up. But as they do, there's something in your mind. The sounds of the trees rustling and the leaves falling, they begin to grow louder.
Hmm. Do I happen to know why?
It's something to do with this Warforged. Whenever you've gotten close to it, it gets louder.
Interesting. Can I ask the
Maybe-
Warforged about it?
I mean, what would you ask?
I would just ask if it's also hearing the leaves rustling in the wind.
Blank kind of expression. You see that the eyes kind of begin to focus on you. The forest calls.
That's a bit vague.
Reach
I
out.
think- I mean, all right, I'll do it.
Do you touch the Warforged?
Sure.
Okay. Krim, I'm gonna need you on roll 20.
Give me like 2
For this.
seconds.
Okay. Voldy, you are also gonna need to be on roll 20 for this.
Sorry, I was crocheting during session, and I had
okay,
a stitch
it's
marker
alright.
in my mouth.
Buddy, it's okay. It's alright.
Map.
I'm
We're
not,
on
I'm
the
not
map.
fussed. Yeah. Okay. Clunk, you reach out and touch this Warforged, and you see that light begins to flare across your body. Your vision dims, but when it returns, you find yourself in a forest. You find yourself in a forest, surrounded by
the map
large
thing.
redwood trees that stretch to the sky. A gentle breeze fills the air. Leaves fall. Hold on. Forgot to change the music. A gentle breeze fills the air. Leaves fall and dance in the wind. Ferns and bushes grow in the gaps of the canopies, and pine cones surround the base of each tree. You see 9 of these redwoods forming a sort of ring around you. But they've grown strangely. They have these almost circular formations, each filled with this flowing sap-like material. The sap is a different color in each tree. From a clockwise position, the colors are red, yellow, blue, green, purple, white, black, and amber.
Do I recognize any of these?
You don't recognize them. Voldy would recognize it as something that happened in the Christmas one shot, but Clunk wouldn't, or at least this Clunk wouldn't.
All right, I guess I'll approach the tree or the redwood with the red sap.
Yeah. As you do, it's strange. You feel this. It's almost like a sentience, a life within this tree. Something that's determined and smart.
I guess I'm gonna keep moving clockwise and start go to the yellow tree next.
Yeah. As you move to the yellow, the personality, sentience, whatever it seems, changes. Cheerful, kind of a cheerful vibe fills your mind.
I guess I'll
Do you wanna
continue
move
to the blue one.
As you move to the blue one, it's quite calming, thoughtful, introspective, I guess would be a good word.
What about the green one?
Honest, contemplative.
Guess that makes purple next.
Here, there's a sense of being a bit stuck up, but there's also a sense of caring in it. It's kind of overshadowed by the stuck upness.
Interesting. Wonder what that makes pink.
As you kind of step towards the pink, you feel this timidness. Someone who is scared but wants to learn.
What does the white feel like?
Introspective. They understand, like they want to understand something. They want to understand people themselves. They want to figure out what it is.
This trend makes me a little worried about the black sap.
There's I guess professionalism would be like the kind of correct word. There's an honor, a smartness to it.
What about the last one?
The amber is a warm and caring. Yeah, a warm and caring presence.
Is there any sort of connection between all of these that I can make out?
It's not that there's a connection between them. It's not like they are connected to each other. It's a similar. It's hard to describe. There's a sentience behind all of them. Each of them has their own personality. Yeah.
Gives me an idea. Can I attempt to talk to the amber?
I mean, what would you say?
I'd probably just ask something along the lines of, "What are you?" The amber doesn't respond. But
this realm, this world, this forest that stretches on further than you can see does. This is the Forest of Essence.
What is the Forest of Essence?
We are templates of beings that can be.
Templates of beings that
Warforged.
can be?
Warforged are. We do not normally possess a personality. But you do. And you can help others.
Help others how?
Reach into the sap.
Alright. I haven't gotten this far by not listening to voices in my head.
Which one would you like to reach into?
I'll just reach into the amber one since that's closest to me.
You reach into this sap and the kind of it was like a flowing material. For a second it kind of stops and begins to coat your hands and arms. As you kind of take a couple steps back, you hold it out and you see lines of this amber steam rising off of them. As it does, the steam kind of coalesces in the air. A swirling vortex of color. Everyone on the outside, you see that Clunk is glowing. These kind of dull pulses of green magic along their glyphs and runes. But then you see the damaged Warforged's glyphs begin to glow. They become a vibrant amber color. You see that the internal gears begin to whir, and light fills their eyes. Clunk, you regain your vision, and you see this Warforged standing, looking at you.
How are you feeling?
I don't know. Who are you?
I'm Clunk. What about you?
I don't know. I don't think I have a name?
Interesting. Do you know how you got here?
Not really. You see, like, they kind of, like, reach up with one hand and kind of, like, grab their head. I was part of a mining team, I think. I think there was an avalanche or something. It's all a bit of a blur.
Oh, that makes sense. You were damaged until a little bit ago.
They kind of look down and you see that they've now just kind of realized that they don't have one of their arms. What did you do?
Still not entirely sure, but I have a hunch.
Oh. Okay. Sorry, this is a lot for me.
I can imagine.
They kind of like, you see that like the amber runes kind of pulse for a second. And they kind of like take a second to sit down. I mean, what does anyone else do anything?
I'm letting this play out. I ain't stepping in. Not my place.
Anyone else?
No.
No?
Zora's staying out of this. She don't understand. She didn't even think Clunk is supposed to work, so...
Fair enough. Um, this figure kind of sits there for maybe a minute, maybe 2, depending on how long you guys leave them.
I'll let him sit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're finished?
They
I don't know.
kind of look at you and it's like, I don't think I've ever met another Warforged like you.
I can say the same, yeah.
Huh. I think I need to know who I am. And they kind of stand back up. They kind of look around, kind of now realizing that there are other people here. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were here. Do you know who I am, or...?
Who you are is what you decide for yourself. You define who you are.
Meredith kind of takes like a couple steps forward and is like, huh. Clunk is green and you're amber? That's odd. This kind of figure. So I've just seen Polly's message. If anything, I think I defined who they are.
Listen, I don't know about that shit.
That's just my hunch.
Yeah.
Why is Max making Warforged Power Rangers?
No.
Yeah.
They kind of look at Meredith and is like, Amber, I like that. Huh. Yeah. Call me Amber. It just kind of like looks around. It's like, I want to go explore.
Nothing's stopping you.
I nod.
Yeah. She kind of like looks around, and for a moment you do see that like in kind of like the rubble nearby, you see like an arm sticking out of it. She kind of like just walks over, just like picks it up, like just slaps it on. You hear like the sounds of like steam being released as like it kind of like reattaches itself. Well, it was very nice meeting you. She kind of like holds out her hand to the hand that she just kind of reattached.
I'll shake it.
There's like, as you kind of, shake her hand, you definitely had some influence over this.
It was the sap.
Yeah. Yeah. Amber kind of like just kind of looks around and is like, well, I'll be off then.
Good luck on your
Like
adventure.
doubles.
Yeah, she's kind of like do begins to walk off.
Lunk, what did you do with that Warforged?
Trust me, I have no idea.
He gave it a kiss.
I don't think I gave it a kiss.
The kiss of life.
It's like
Yeah,
you just hear
that's
like the
true.
dunk noise as they like smack their heads together.
Clunk, are you a dad now?
Oh god, don't make me think about that. That's not a thing I want to think about.
Okay, we will not think about the inevitability that, well, the possibility that Clunk may be a father.
I don't want to pay child support.
Yeah, there's there's something in how do I describe this? You feel something in your chest, Clunk. It's a warm feeling. Yeah.
If that wasn't a Warforged, I'd say it's probably heartburn.
Ah!
Fucking
Yeah.
dying.
Help me, I'm dying.
I've fallen
Yo, wait,
in
holy
it.
shit.
Up.
Whoa, holy shit, I can add effects, hold on.
What? Oh!
Oh, ooh.
That's fucking sick.
What the fuck?
Sorry, hold on.
Bro's doing fucking wizardry on the roll 20. I'm still on the map screen, aren't I? Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Oh.
This is a cool effect.
Max found a new toy.
I did, yeah. Woo. Sorry, this just distracted me. Max finds new toys to play with. That's fun.
Is this a toy review channel now?
Roopsa's toy review.
It comes full circle.
Dude, fucking watching Crib get hit in the face with a fucking boomerang was some of the funniest shit in my life.
Wait,
Who was it
That's-
that hit me? It was Roopsa, wasn't it?
It was Roopsa. It was Roopsa that hit you. Fucking hilarious, man. Anyway. Yeah. I mean, you kind of all see this just Warforged kind of like walking off into the distance.
Should be proud of what you did today.
I can't be proud of something I don't know. I don't know what I did. I can't be really that proud
Claim
of
the
it.
victory.
I stuck my
Mer-
hand in sap and this happened. I don't know what's going on.
I just pat Clunk's shoulder.
Every step is a small victory.
Oh
I'm
my
incredibly
god!
confused.
Oh my god,
Oh.
he said the name of the episode!
He
He
said
said
the
the
thing.
name!
I did it!
Every step just brings more confusion.
Every step is more mysteries.
I'll be back. Clyde's throwing a hissy fit, and I don't know why. Oh.
Okay.
Clyde, why?
Well, do you know what we can do in this time?
Dream.
Oh, you know, you guys are kind of traveling. And do you know what happens when you
Oh,
travel?
roll on the table!
I get to roll on the fucking table!
Can I roll?
No! Why would
Man.
you get to roll? I'm the DM!
I want to roll a dice. I haven't rolled a dice this session yet.
Ooh, have you not?
No.
Hi, Clyde.
I have not rolled a
Fuck.
single dice.
Misty just bust
surprised.
in. Misty, did you bring his water? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. You know what? You know what, Crim? You can roll a dice.
Yeah, what do I need to roll?
Do you know? You get to roll a d12.
Ooh, what's that one? Ooh.
It's the only time a D12 can be used because none of us have it for HP.
That's a 5.
That's a 5. Yeah, okay. As you guys are kind of heading out, you know, it's maybe like 10 minutes after. Not 10 minutes, it's probably like another hour and a bit. You guys kind of like, hear the sounds of like a horse footstep. Not footsteps, sorry. Footsteps. That's how horses work.
Wait, really? God damn.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
You kind of like in the distance you see like there's like two figures and the horse walking towards you. You see like there's kind of a looks like a younger man, kind of like blonde hair, like small, not small armor, like lighter armor, and then on the horse is like another man in very heavy armor. The armor is made from like this black metal. Yeah, they're kind of walking towards you.
Like, we continue on the road. I don't want to initiate conversation. It's none of my business.
You're just saying it's social interaction. You don't support it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Can't believe that Krim gets to roll on the table and then chooses not to interact with the
Listen,
table.
Clary knows stranger danger.
Man, big scary armor. Don't talk to him.
I don't know about that, bro. Ended up in another dimension.
I mean, they kind of,
Sometimes I feel
I mean,
like
are
that,
you-
you know?
Yeah. I mean, are you walking past them? You just gonna kind of like wait? You know?
I guess, yeah, I'll wait for them to pass first.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you see these kind of two figures walk by. You see that the less armored one, it's like a squire, kind of like looks over, and then kind of like looks away, seeing that you guys are kind of like obviously trying to avoid them.
I give him, like, a
Um,
polite nod as he walks past, like an acknowledgement, so I'm not being completely rude.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they kind of just like off into the distance.
Stranger danger, those guys could have killed us.
Yeah, do you know what this means?
Oh.
I guess roll on the fucking table again.
Yeah!
Fuck that one up.
Listen! We're not gonna enter a stranger danger. Every stranger's
Son
got
of a
us killed, so... almost, maybe. I don't know.
You haven't got killed every time.
No, but someone else has.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's
Okay,
not a
this
good
is
sign.
fun.
That's not a good sign.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
This is
DM's
more
ex-
fun than. This
The
is
DM's
more fun
excited.
than
It's
the
not a
other
good
one.
sign.
I need a thing.
Oh.
No.
I need a thing.
We're fucked. Bro's thinking this is... Oh no.
No, I need to find this. Let's put it to those two. Oh, hold on. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry, there's a lot of shit.
This is terrible news. Guys,
Sorry, I have a lot of stuff I
die.
need to do.
TPK.
No, it's
We're all
not
gonna
gonna be
die.
TPK. As you guys
That's okay, because I can
kind
revive
of,
one of you.
unless you're the one who goes down.
We're not going to talk about that.
As you guys are walking again, after ignoring this paladin and squire, you hear like there is like a puff of smoke in front of you, and you see like it's almost like a lemonade stand, right? Behind it, you see this this very old-looking man wearing like stained blue robes, and he has like a pointed hat on. You can see like it's almost like there's stars that have been embroidered into it, like into his outfit, but it's covered in like grime and dirt and things like that. He's got like wrinkled skin and like a horrid beard. Yeah. He kind of like looks over and is like,
That did
Damn, your
not
mic
pick
was-
up.
Like,
oh fucking hell. Okay.
I didn't pick up, the mic
Nope.
peaked.
Let's see if I can turn
but
it.
it's still big.
Hello.
oh god.
You
I
said
had to
this
turn
was
off noise suppression.
You said this was a lemonade stand?
No, this is not a lemonade stand. It looks like a lemonade stand.
Man, I was gonna go
Um,
up and ask if he had any grapes.
Bum, bum,
God damn
bum.
it.
Kind of looks over. Yeah, looks over. There is a crazed expression in his eyes. As he kind of like looks at you all.
Are you okay?
Wow, no. Are you okay?
I think I'm fine. I look
Well,
over
you
at
could be
everyone
better.
else. I could?
You could be better. I've got magic items for sale.
Oh! Do tell!
This guy
They
worries.
call me Timothy Thomas, the traveling magic man. He kind of like he like throws his hands in the air and like glitter like sprays everywhere.
Give me a fucking
Um,
second. I swear I heard about this guy.
The name sounds familiar.
What did I
No,
call him?
I swear, just the idea of someone who's traveling and who sells magical things. I swear Max has mentioned this before in the campaign.
I don't think he has.
I don't know, but that name just rings a bell for me just for some reason.
What
I
was the
can't
name?
put
What
my
was
finger on it.
I'm gonna be honest. I've forgotten the name.
Didn't you see like Timothy Thomas or something?
Timothy
Yes,
Thomas,
Timothy
yeah.
Thomas.
I don't
Yes,
remember the name.
Well, right. Okay, it's okay. I have magic items for sale,
What have you got?
and I know you want some. I got some. I've got. And he kind of like you see that he like looks underneath his stool and like he kind of picks up like this like it honestly it just looks like a stick, right? And he's like, this is a wand of smiles. He kind of like holds it out to you.
Can I insight check him? See if he's trying to scam us?
He's absolutely
I mean,
trying to
you can
scam us.
absolutely
What
make
are
an
you
insight
talking
check.
about?
You can make an insight check.
Thing is, it could be a thing of he believes they're magic and they're just not. Like, it could be a case of that. Okay, insight. 28.
28. Ooh,
Plus
okay.
10 to insight.
Ooh, 28. This man. This is magic. This is magical.
Oh no.
These are magical. What did I said? Wand of smiles, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
Yeah. He looks at. He's like, oh, I see the critical eye. Oh, I like it. You don't believe me, do you?
I will admit I'm skeptical.
And he kind of you see that like he's like, all right, I'll prove it. I'll prove it. He kind of points the wand at you, Clary.
Whoa! Whoa!
I need to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh my god!
Charisma.
Charisma.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Straight
gonna
roll!
riz it up.
17!
For a moment, you begin to smile uncontrollably, but this sad demeanor of what is Clary kind of comes back.
What does a bird smile look like? That'd be horrifying!
Awkward. Awkward is what it looks like. It's like, yeah, it's magic. I got magic. You believe me now, don't you?
It's magic.
This guy still scares me.
God, that hurts my throat too.
Yeah, I imagine.
Well, I bet you want to see what else I've got, don't you?
Of course.
I've got potion of healing. Kind of like holds up like this very common looking bottle, which is like covered in grime. He's got like kind of looks like he's like I've got I don't know if any of you would use this. Kind of like reaches underneath the table, and he picks up like this fucking terrifying looking helmet.
Oh my god.
Like what it is, it's made out of like black metal. It's got like winged kind of like things on the side. It's like, you know, like Thor's helmet.
Motherfucker. Sorry, I've got a cat attacking my toes.
It's like, you know, like Thor's helmet has like the wings on the side.
Yeah.
It's like that, but like it's kind of like a mix of that and like a Roman gladiator helmet. They call it the Dread Hell. And then he's like, I've also this is my favorite, right? He reaches underneath the counter again, and he pulls out like this cloak, and you will notice that this cloak is just—it's almost like it's caught in a wind that isn't there.
Like fucking like Spider-Man Noir's cloak in the fucking
Yeah, yeah,
Spider-Verse.
exactly.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, exactly.
Where I
The
go,
cloak
the
of-
windows.
What's
It's
it
called the
do?
Cloak of Billowing. It's like he looks at you and is like, whilst you wear it, you can make it billow dramatically.
I mean, no, she doesn't say that.
I'm really concerned about that healing potion. Can I check it?
I mean, you look at it. I mean, like, what would this be? This would be I'd say a medicine check.
All right.
So the cloak
That's
is just something that looks cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
10 plus
seems like
7.
it. 10 plus 7.
Yep.
17. It looks like a potion of healing. Smells like one. It's just the glass is a little bit dirty. Yeah.
What are your prices?
Well, potion of healing, 50 gold. The wand of smiles is maybe 100. It's kind of powerful magic. The dread helm is about 50 gold as well. Cloak of billing, 75.
Cloak of Billowing does sound cool. But it's 75 gold on nothing.
Well, no. Krim, you can use a bonus action to make it billow dramatically.
Tempting.
Yeah.
Are those your best prices?
Oh, I mean, could be convinced to go lower, but need a good reason.
And take the potion of healing, for example. I could go into any alchemist shop in any town and pay 50 gold for that.
Roll. Yeah, I know that's how much he said.
Yeah. Exactly.
He
Which
kind
is
of looks at you and is like, yeah, that's the cost of the materials and enough to make me a profit. This is why it's the
surely
standard.
there's still a profit in there if you lower the price a little.
Not really. And I need the money to eat.
Do you?
Isn't the gold worth like a lot?
Yeah.
He kind of looks at you. He looks at Clunk. He's like, yeah, how else do you think I could be in such fine resplendor?
Yeah, let's
You know,
go
with
with it.
his, like his stained cloaks and things like that.
Pay to get that washed.
And is that your best price on the cloak?
Do you know how many people would pay to have a cloak that billows dramatically?
Fewer than you would think.
Which
Yeah.
one to cast?
I think. Okay,
Like, sure,
well,
it looks cool, but if that's all it is, I don't want to be paying an arm and a leg for something that just looks cool, you know?
All right. But think about it. You are standing. You are on a hill. You know. Are you a mercenary, a fighter, kind of?
You could say that.
Kind of deal. Yeah. All right. You've been paid to go and fight this horde of the undead, and there's a necromancer standing at the other side of the field, right? And he's looking at you, and you're looking at him, and he's looking at you, and you're looking at him,
Okay.
right? You rock up as you are now. He's not gonna take you seriously, right? He's gonna think, oh, they've sent some fucking chump after me, alright? But you show up in that dread helm and that cloak of billowing, and he's gonna think, oh shit, they've sent fucking Birdo the Best after me.
No, he is going to think, oh no, there is a draft.
How's this
It is
happening?
a
Can I cast Druidcraft to make someone's cloak billow?
What does Druidcraft do? Let me just have a look, and then I'll
It's like a really specific version of prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say, can I just use prestidigitation on my own trench coat?
Instantaneous harmless sensory effects such as falling leaves, a puff of wind, the sound of a small animal, a faint odor of skunk. The effect must fit in a 5-foot cube. I would say you can do that. I'm gonna say both of you roll stealth checks on this.
Elf.
Are you trying?
are
Are they
so-
trying to be
I
mean, are
subtle
you-
about it?
Can I
Are
do
you- I- I'm-
performance?
I'm doing this in the open.
Oh, okay. If you're doing it in the open, do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Can I actually roll intimidation for it just to prove the point of like? Because he was saying, "Oh, the BBEG is gonna be terrified of you guys when you show up with the billowing."
Whoa. He never said the BBEG.
Well,
he
he
said
said
a
a-
Shut up.
necromancer.
He
Right,
said
okay,
a
whatever.
necromancer for a horde of undead. Okay, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
can I roll
Not that bad.
intimidation to see if it works?
You can certainly try.
Can I help?
You can certainly try.
It sounds like a yes.
Okay,
or
well-
nothing.
I rolled a 3 and a 1, so that's gonna be an 11.
An 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of looks at you. He squints and he's like, "Yeah, I can do that too." And he does it, and you see that his like fucking robes just go like that. And they do go
No, that's
upwards.
Too much.
The
That's too
robes go
much.
upward. It's like, you know, when Marilyn Monroe was like stood over the grate.
Nice.
That's what he's just done with his robes, and you see
Oh.
that he's got like, you know, he's not in the
Rose
best
wearing
of
his
shape.
robes like a kill. He wasn't wearing anything.
That's what I was
No,
thinking.
he was wearing he's wearing underwear, but
Huh.
not much under that. And you can
Jesus.
see that like he's very thin, like wiry.
Oh, well, now I feel
covered
bad
in,
for
like,
taking
covered
money
in
off
like
him.
mud and stuff. You know.
I do
Um,
kind
Do
of
you
want
have
the
someone to
cloak.
stay tonight? Do you have like? Are you eating? Do you have like a place?
Well, a lot of people think that I'm just taking the piss with this magic, but you know, I'm trying. There's like
Aw.
there's a sadness in his eyes. Whoops.
I feel bad. Yeah, I'm gonna. Do I want the cloak?
mean,
I
do
need
you
a
want the
voice
cloak?
of reason. Do I want the cloak?
I don't know. Do you want the cloak?
I
Well,
don't
I mean,
know.
No. Okay, Krim. Do you want the cloak? Do you think it would be fun to have the cloak?
It would be very fun, but it's
get the
75
cloak, buddy.
gold.
Then
I
get
get
the
more
get
about this dread helm.
Don't do it.
What about 70 gold?
He kind of like looks down. He's like, "Oh, no, I'm just gonna have a double check. I'm just gonna double check if it's in that document that Krim sent me."
It wouldn't be. I don't think it's a very specific
General.
item.
Okay, it's not in there. God damn it. He's like, all right. You know what? For you, you've been kind. The other two, he kind of like looks at Nazora and Clunk. He's like, oh, fuck them. All right, for you, 55.
You are a gentleman. I will pay him
I know.
55 gold.
You see that when you call him a gentleman, he blushes.
I
Yeah.
give him the
can-
55 gold.
Yeah. You can add the Cloak of Billowing to your
Yeah!
inventory. You can now expend a bonus action
Yeah!
to make it billow dramatically.
Can I ask about the dread helm?
He's like, yeah. He kind of just picks up the helmet, puts it on. His entire face is obscured. It's like pitch black, but you see these two glowing red eyes in the blackness.
I knew it.
Yeah.
No, I would like to buy this.
What, the dread helm?
What?
You want to buy it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know what I'm doing
He's
with it, but I
like-
want to buy it.
He's like, all right, that'll be 60 gold, I think.
I know you're upcharging me, but I was gonna pay you 60 anyway, so here you go.
Yeah. And he gives you the helmet. Yeah. Yeah. You can now add the dread helm to your inventory, Clunk.
Yeah, we look cool!
Yeah. It's at this time that you see this man like start smiling. He's like, all right, Thank you, you guys. I don't know why he turned into a pirate then. But like, then you see him like kind of reach into his pocket and he pulls out a wand, right? He turns around and you see him tap it against the ground and he just draws a door frame, right? It reaches over, opens up the door, and then just slowly starts pulling his soul through the door. And like as he gets to the other side, he just closes it, the doorway vanishes.
That was a nice
Like,
guy.
do you wanna actually magic users, do you wanna write do you wanna make me an arcana check real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christ.
Nat 20.
17 plus 2.
Okay, 19 and how much?
Nat 20.
For a total of
Plus
20.
20?
Upsetting.
You think he might have just casted Mordenkainen's Magnificent Mansion,
Jesus fucking Christ.
the 7th level spell.
Oh my
Oh my
god!
Yeah.
He's gonna be a
Um,
surprise tool that'll help us later.
Nobody
Yeah.
forget what's
Timothy
his name again?
Thomas.
It was like Tim
Timothy
Tom.
Thomas.
It was Timothy Thomas. I just shortened it to Tim Tom because it's way easier to say. Also, it's easy for me to remember because I think of Zim Zam.
I was debating doing Zimzam, but like, yeah,
For
no,
you.
I'm not doing Zimzams.
Is Zimzam Zimothy Zomus?
God, I hope not.
No,
It's already annoying.
no. But yeah, no, you guys are just kind of just left there.
Well, Clunk, I think we
Yeah.
look cool.
I have no idea what I'm doing with this helmet, but it's cool, so it's mine now.
I mean, Plug, do you want to try and put the helmet on?
I'm assuming it doesn't fit, if you're asking me.
No, it does fit. I'm not that mean. I'm not gonna make you spend money on something you can't use. But like, it's a bit of a tight fit. Like you do hear like the sound of like metal scraping together.
Oh,
But you do all see that. You do all see that when the helmet goes on, Plunk's face is completely like gone, and these two glowing red eyes are just sat there.
Neat.
I mean, do you keep it on or do you take it back off?
Take it off for now.
Yeah,
Clunk,
like
you look very cool.
kind of thing, you know. Yeah. Yeah.
Very proud of what we did here today.
I still have no
God.
idea what I did.
You look cool, Clunk. You look cool.
I'm still very confused about today.
Meredith and Cassandra are just stood there like, what the fuck just happened?
Meredith, do I look cool? I'm like below the cape.
Yeah. You look
Oh,
cool.
don't encourage this,
Insight.
don't encourage this, Meredith.
Insight check. Insight check.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
19.
19?
You could have just passive insight it.
I should have.
I mean, do you want to use your side bolster neck?
Is that a fail?
Yeah.
I'm using my cybolster neck. Fuck you. I wanna know if the kid's lying to me. Fucking punt her. I won't.
Don't you dare.
What's my knack? My knack was a D8. I'm pretty sure I think it got upgraded to a D8. Or did
Yeah,
that-
your psionic dice went up to a D8, so.
Yeah. 524.
Meredith, like, it's not that she doesn't like it, she just can't justify why you spent so much money on it.
That's fair. So, did I succeed?
Yeah, you did succeed.
Okay, because that just means I expend a dice.
I know. Yeah,
You bastard!
you guys... I just heard, like, the sound of, like, dunk noise
Bro, just like,
outside.
Poppy was on my floor, Rocky on my bed. He just fucking sprint jumped at her and fucking scared the shit out of her.
That's fucking terrifying. Yeah, he was like, oh, interesting.
Listen, it's
Um,
been a long few days.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, you guys can keep on going if you'd like.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys kind of keep on. Yeah, you keep making your way towards this forest in the distance. There's a fucking
Woo.
vehicle making noises outside. Um,
That.
yeah. Yeah, you keep, you're on your way to this forest. Having just dealt with this strange wizard man. I
He
mean,
was
you
a
think
good
he's a wizard.
He was a good salesman.
I mean, yeah, he sold his
He was
entire
a-
stock essentially.
I mean, no, because did you guys buy the potion?
No.
That's why I said essentially we didn't buy the potion.
You didn't buy the potion, and you didn't buy the wand of smiles.
I mean, half his stock is still good.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys are able to continue on. You kind of make it to the this kind of clearing before the forest. You can continue going on. It's kind of getting a bit late. It's like maybe 6 p.m. at this point. You guys have been traveling for a decent amount of time now.
Should we turn in? Set up a camp?
I'm not opposed.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed.
Yeah, I
As
mean,
well.
the kind of clouds above you have began to clear. You can kind of see the forest off in the distance. It's a quiet breeze. The grass is a little bit wet from some rain and things like that. I mean, I think most of you have tents.
No.
Who doesn't have a tent?
It's
me
only
look.
Mishra that has a tent, I'm pretty
Let me
sure.
see.
I think Azrael. No, because I think a bunch of you bought some, didn't you?
No.
No.
Only I did.
It was just Mishra, I think.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well,
We have bedrolls
Well, us-
and a blanket.
bedrolls,
we'll
but-
improvise with.
No, I don't have a bedroll.
So what I'll say is you can make some survival checks, and then we'll see how that goes.
Uh-oh.
Okie dokie. Cool, that's a
Okie
17.
dokie.
Wait, are we doing
17.
them now?
Yeah.
14.
19.
So 17, 14, and 19.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you guys kind of look around and you find that this clearing has a couple trees and stuff nearby. You kind of go we should probably stay underneath the trees or something, So you do. Yeah, you get a little fire set up and things like that. Meredith seems tired. She's still kind of getting used to her new self, I guess. Cassandra's been quiet throughout the day, only really kind of talking to Mishra whilst they were doing their work on the Warforged, kind of just going oh, have you tried tightening that part, things like that. Yeah, I mean, Meredith kind of lets out a yawn.
So I was yawning.
Yawn.
Big yawn.
Big
Let's
yawn.
put the kid to bed.
Very important distinction from let's put her to sleep.
Same thing.
Listen, you gotta be careful with your words around here.
I will take it and I will run with it, is what I'm saying.
Putting the kid to bed.
You're killing her.
No!
No. Yeah. It's fine, okay. Kind of goes off.
Oh,
and-
she's got that teenage attitude.
Is that in character or is that?
No, that was just Crim.
Ah. Yeah, I mean, Meredith is yeah, okay, fine. But don't do anything too interesting without me.
Try not to.
Yeah. Kind of looking up, you see that the clouds are starting to clear and the stars in the sky twinkling and shining and things like that. Yeah.
Going to bed, honk, me.
Yeah. Anyone else doing anything before going to bed?
No.
No? Mizora, anything?
He's gonna squint at Tevitt's box for a while.
Box is in my bag. You just squinting
yeah,
at
I
my
think so.
bag.
Yeah.
Box
Yeah,
in the bag.
before I go to sleep, just like
You
I'm
want to have words?
pissed off at the guy. I'm pissed off at the guy. I'd like some answers.
Yeah. I bet you would. And you're about to get... No, you're not. Yeah, I mean, the night sky is relaxing. You know, the kind of cold air kind of flowing through this clearing. You see the forest in the distance. You know, in the distance you see, like, kind of really faint pinpricks of light. Yeah, kind of like boulders and things like that covered in moss, kind of on the outskirts, and rivers running through. The breeze kind of rustling the trees and things like that nearby as you start to go to bed. But
Oh.
as you do,
Oh no.
God, I've missed doing this. There is a dream. Ah, Plari,
Uh-oh.
you find yourself stood in a purple... It's almost like purple clouds surrounding you. There is a floor underneath you. But emerging from the fog, the clouds that surround you, it's strange. It's not a full... It's not fully defined. It's made from this purplish pink energy. Similar to whatever your psychic blades are made of, but stands at about 8 foot tall, 4 arms, and
Yeah.
whatever it is, it kind of cocks its head at you.
Oh no.
Hello.
Hi?
And that is where we're going to end today's
No!
session.
You bastard! No!
Christ.
We have neighbors.
Surprised, I'm so upset.
Yep.
Bro, I was
Oh.
ready to write down all the fucking notes. You can't make me wait a week!
Hey, at least I didn't do it next week. Alright?
Bro, my watch just told me to breathe.
Grim, if I had done it next week, you would have had to wait 2 weeks to get answers, okay?
What do you mean?
I've been kind. Cause
Oh, wait, yeah.
because on the 18th we're not doing a session because I get back from a holiday and Krim is at a concert.
And I'm also meeting Cookie in Amsterdam.
Oh, okay, then yeah. So we won't. Be
It
doing a
works
session.
out.
Yippee!
Oh, but I'm gonna have to wait
Oh no,
next
I gotta meet
week.
Cookie. I gotta meet
Hmm.
Cookie. Oh no.
Well,
And
I
Phantom.
hope. Yeah, I hope everyone has enjoyed today's session.
Max, I know where you sleep.
I know you do. I know where you sleep as well. We live in the same house. That's not a valid threat. I also have a hatchet in my room. What are you gonna do? All right. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna do all of this shit. Great. I like this. Hope everyone has enjoyed today's session.
It was a fun session, but man, you leave me hanging for a week.
Hey, listen. I didn't give you any like horrible shit to deal with. It's fine. Okay. All right. It's not like I left you like one of you dying or something, you know.
I don't know. That could happen next week.
It could, but now you've also
can
got a
fix
diamond.
it.
So... Yeah, you can sort it now. It's fine.
I'd rather not have to use it so early, but I can.
But now I have to. Now I'm not as worried. You know, I
I've
can
given the
be
DM too much
mean.
power.
You can kill
can
us
be
now.
I can.
You can only kill one of us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Yeah.
for the session, Max.
I know who I'm going to kill.
Oh no.
Hello.
I don't know who I'm
It's
going
gonna
to
be
kill.
the
It's
bird
fine.
chicken nuggets for all.
I thought it was gonna be the one
Yeah.
person who can actually revive people.
What? I mean, it's not the one person. Mishra can revive if
Is
they
Mishra
have
gonna
the spell.
revive anyone? No.
I don't know.
I mean, I think it's a no. Is it a no?
I wouldn't know.
I also
I
wouldn't
think-
know.
Eh,
No, I do have a
Anyway.
thing. I do have a thing.
nice.
I have.
Anyway.
I always gotten a thing. I got like bumps on my toes.
What? This
Nah.
session has devolved into stupidity. I'm going to wrap this up before we continue this shit. I hope everyone's had a wonderful day. I hope everyone's had a fun session. We'll see you next week at the same time at 7 p.m. GMT for 3 hours until 10 p.m. or BST. I don't fucking care.
It's
England
GMT.
time. Is it? But you guys told me it was BST last
No,
week.
we said it
No, we
wasn't
didn't.
BST because BST means British summertime.
It means bullshit time.
Fucking so true.
And we're not
Yeah,
in
right.
summer, Max.
Yeah, but why do you
It's
need to
February, it's close
change
enough.
the whole? Whoa, we're
I've
in
got no
like a different
fucking
time
clue.
zone now. Like, why would you
Just
change the
Scott.
name? It's still
Because of
GMT, but plus
Scotland.
1.
Okay,
Daylight
blame
saving
them.
sucks.
It's just
Fucking Scottish
know, man.
farmers.
We do the
Anyway.
same, but it's just plus 1 or minus 1. Don't care.
Right.
We are
Anyway, we'll see you guys next week. Have a wonderful time, everyone.
Bye.